All right, so I've been asked a few times to show how I make the 90-second bread. It's super easy to Google it. That's how I figured out how to make it. I just Googled it, found a recipe, made it. But I'm gonna show you because everyone keeps asking me. So I'm gonna head and put that in this video. Since the last video, I forgot to tell you there was an egg in it. So we're just gonna make this right here and show you how to do it. So the first thing is you need some sort of container. So you can use, it needs to be able to be microwavable, and I got this one from Walmart. It's like in a little kid, a kid set, but I like that it has the flat sides. I also have these like Tupperware kind of ones that can work. They have sandwich size ones that can work, but you need to decide, you need one with kind of flat sides to cook it all in. And then the first thing you're going to need is either butter or coconut oil. You're going to need 1 tablespoon. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is tear out your bowl to 0. I have it set to grams because I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of butter, which is 15 grams. I'm going to measure it in the bowl. Oh, look at that. I did awesome. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put this butter in the bowl, 15 grams, and I'm going to melt it in the microwave for about, I don't know, this is really cold butter, so probably 20 seconds, but you want it to be melted. Next thing I have is superfine almond flour. You can look at the back and it says 2 tablespoons of the flour is 15 grams on this. Normally 1 tablespoon would be 15 grams, but this stuff is lighter, so you have to look at that if you're gonna measure in grams, that it doesn't always equal the same thing. And I need 3 tablespoons for this, so that'll be about 22 grams of almond flour. So I will tear out the butter to 0, and I am measuring it in a tablespoon measurer. Seven, 14, 21. See, it's pretty close with 3 tablespoons measured. See if we can get a tiny bit more in there. Oh, come on. There we go, 22. All right, and the next thing I'm gonna add is baking powder. Okay, I am just using a ½ teaspoon measurer for the baking powder. I'm not gonna weigh it. I'm just gonna put that, I kind of put it top of the almond flour so I can mix it in together with that. And you're gonna add in salt to taste. This is about how much I add. I just kind of put a little bit. I like mine to be a little bit sweet. So I add a squirt of sweet drops, as well as a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, then I like to mix this up first and then add in the egg because I like to really incorporate the dry ingredients, but I don't know that it really matters. Now I'm going to add in my egg. See if I can do this one-handed. Wish me luck. I'm not like Chef Ramsay or anything. Woohoo! Okay, then you want to stir this up really good. I can't do it one-handed, so I'll see you in a second. All right, it's all mixed up, and the last thing that I do right before I put it in the microwave is I kind of try and pop the bubbles. It doesn't always work. But people claim when you smack it on the counter, it makes it a little bit more even. But I find mine still ends up with holes no matter what I do. Maybe I'm not doing it well. Well, anyway, put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. All right, and that's what it looks like when it comes out of the microwave, like a little piece of bread. I'm just gonna get a plate. And then just flip it over. It pops right out. And you just kind of flip it on its side and you use a serrated knife to gently cut it in half. And that's what it looks like. You can see I didn't quite mix up the egg. Little bits there and here and there. You could be a little bit more vigorous maybe than I was. So you can put these in the toaster to make them like crispy and make them that way, or you can toast them like in your pan as you're cooking your stuff to go on top of it. And I know you can use a ring, but I don't have any canning jar rings that are this size. Mine are too little. But you can make a canning jar ring in your pan to cook your eggs so that it fits nice. I just kind of fold mine up and put all your stuff on it. It makes a great little sandwich. Or honestly, you could just eat these like a little keto pancake with some syrup, because they're pretty dang good just by themselves if you just wanted to like put bacon on the side and just eat it like a pancake. But anyway, it's super easy to make. Didn't take very long at all, and it's delicious. But keep in mind, it is higher in carbs and fat than normally I would eat, which is why I'm eating it in maintenance and not during weight loss. But it is a nice little treat, and it does taste kind of like bread. It's about the most bready thing that I've tried, besides keto cakes, of course. And that's how you make it. All right, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I prefer to use a cheese slice for obvious reasons, but I was out of slice. But this is kind of how I get my cheese to melt. I put a paper plate like over the top, so I'll kind of hold in the heat for a minute. And then I cook my bacon and put it all on. And there it is, all done. You can see I completely burned the other side because I was distracted making the video, but hopefully it'll still taste good.